am interviewing the person that played Pinocchio in the Shrek musical, right?
How do you know these things? Yes, that was my first musical I ever did, I think. Yeah, that was.
So you've done quite a few, but how was...
Find that out?
Hello. My name's Christian Lee here for Images, and we're here with... Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Kevin Atwater, and I am playing tonight in San Diego.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you here. This is great. Is this your first time performing San Diego?
Yes, it's my first time to San Diego at all.
Really?
I've never been here. Yeah, I'm so excited. It's so beautiful so far.
I mean, where you're from, do you have beaches?
There are beaches in New York. Yeah, they're not the same.
Oh, so you live in New York now? Okay.
Yeah, I live in New York City.
Mm-hmm. And so I know I think you started the tour on the East Coast, and you're going around to the West Coast and going back to the East Coast?
Yes, we went up through Canada and then went to the West, and now we're going to the South and then back up. Yeah, so exactly.
Did you coordinate with your booking agent about that, or was it just
yeah. Also because we wanted to end it closer to where I live too, and so
smart, actually, yeah.
just a full circle, so that we don't have to drive randomly a million hours.
High IQ player.
Yeah.
But how has the tour been so far? Because you're on maybe halfway or a little bit more halfway done.
Yeah, we're actually we're in the latter half now. It's been amazing. It's been awesome. This is my first headline tour, so I was super nervous, but this has been just the best experience. Everyone's so sweet. I'm having a good time.
Are you already planning the next tour?
I can't say here or there, but maybe.
But I want to know, too, because you performed I was at the Troubadour in LA, right?
Yeah, I just played there 2 days ago.
And we actually interviewed a friend of yours, too. Her name's Ella Jane.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. Cool.
And I'm actually wearing her shirt, little Easter egg.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, because it's so faded.
Oh, my gosh. I got ice cream with her yesterday. That's cool.
I saw in the story. Is it true? I want to know. Is this true? Did you wear her tank for the show, or?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I love these deep cut questions. Yeah, she let me borrow her shirt 2 months ago, and I decided to wear it on stage 2 days ago because I knew she would be there, and I was like, this would be funny. Yeah, that's her.
Funny.
That's her shirt. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Love Ella Jane. Huge fan.
I love her, and I mean, we're talking about you, but quick side note again too, for her, she's been doing this thing every day. She's been doing this quick 10-minute writing thing, and she puts on her Substack.
Yeah, she's an incredible writer, songwriter and otherwise. So yeah, so cool.
But back to you. Also, you are also an incredible songwriter too.
Thank you.
Because last month you dropped your second album, Achilles.
Yeah.
And my favorite song off that one, I believe, is called Call of Duty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that one's really interesting because it's a little bit personal for you, and I really like the introspection in it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that one's important to me. I mean, they're all important to me. But yeah, that one's about my family and violence and just how to move forward in life without holding on to anger towards people who've wronged you, which is hard, I think.
No, it is hard.
But
trust me, I know. It's hard not to be petty.
Yeah, true. Low key, I should get that tatted because that's kind of the theme of the album. It's hard not to be petty.
And you said all the songs are special to you, and I'm sure there were more songs that didn't make the cut that maybe be on the deluxe or maybe maybe next project. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But was there any songs on this project that you were close to be maybe I shouldn't put on here?
Oh yeah, the first one that comes to mind is a song called Origami Roses, which is about a really difficult situation I had in high school, and this person who was just very misdirected in the way that they were choosing to show their affection, and I was just scared to I was scared to put it on the record because I knew then that I would have to talk about it, and I don't want to talk about it. But it has been weirdly freeing in a way, just having it out there and just being okay, the world didn't end. It's okay, and people are moving forward with compassion in my life too towards me about it. So it's been good. So probably that one, but I get scared to release anything.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
But I know I've listened to a lot of your songs, and a lot of them are very what I like about your a lot of them are personal to you, and it feels like we are not, I wouldn't say parasocial, but it does feel like it's nice that you're not afraid to share being yourself with everyone, all your fans. Yeah. So do you feel when you're performing on stage, is it a little bit therapeutic on the way, just just singing all these songs about just personal things in your life?
Yeah, it is therapeutic in a way. It's most therapeutic just like giving the songs to other people, and then they're not just mine anymore. They take on like their own worlds, and then like going off of that, it's like a funny thing. Like some of my favorite ones to sing are the ones that are about pain, but they've taken on like their own meaning with like my fans, and like getting to sing like I have a song called Star Tripping. Getting to sing that one with people is like I just feel elated the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm happy about it, which is hilarious because that song is not happy at
I know.
all. But it just like it feels good to like be with community and like be singing with other people. So
And you've been, I mean, this is your second album, and I'm sure you're gonna make more. But you've been doing music for like quite a bit now. What were some like bands, artists that inspired you to make music yourself?
yeah, Sufjan Stevens is like my biggest inspiration of all time. Started learning guitar because of Adrian Lanker. I just needed to know how to like make those sounds. And also like Phoebe Bridgers. I'm a huge fan of this artist Lomelda also, who like really got me into like trying to like play in different like time signatures and like try things that were like outside of the box for me. So probably those ones.
And then we talked about, a mutual friend of ours, Ella Jane, and I've been having so much fun talking to you. But I'm wondering, you think we take this next level from being just like interviewee to be like actual friends?
Of course. Why not? Let's go. Let's hang out.
Perfect. Well, I mean, we're already hanging out right now.
I'm here for less than 24 hours. Perfect.
Fast friends. But a thing I love to do for my friends is give them gifts. So I do have a few gifts for you.
Oh my. I'm like in shock. I didn't get you anything.
Okay. First
I'm
one
embarrassed.
is someone you did mention.
Oh my god, you're literally kidding me. You're actually giving this to me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I don't have this on vinyl, actually. Okay, wow. This is very, very sweet. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Me?
I just feel bad because you have to lug this around
Do
on
you know
tour.
this record?
Of course.
Okay, what's
So
your
good.
favorite?
My favorite one is Casimir Peliskide.
Okay, yeah, that one is very, very sad.
I know. It's
I
just
like
so good.
Predatory Wasp of the Palisades is Out to Get Us. One of the best songwriting songs about like coming of age queerness that has ever been put to a record. Thank you so much for this.
You're welcome.
Wow. I'm sort of speechless. Thank you.
I'm sorry to clock you right here. But,
No, it's okay.
but that's not all. We do have more.
No, you don't need to give me anything else. I'm like already overwhelmed.
Well, we'll give you one that you didn't mention, but I heard that you're a big fan of too, and it is actually Nick Drake.
Oh my god, you're giving me Nick Drake?
Yeah.
I literally I'm so okay, thank you. Let's move forward with gratitude. Thank you so much. I can't even believe this. I love Nick Drake. I should have said Pink Moon all the way. This album, incredible. God, shout out Nick Drake.
Pink
I'm
Moon
sorry, Nick.
was the one I was thinking about getting you, but like this one, I just really like
No,
the texture on the vinyl.
and I'm happy you got me
It's
this
cool.
one because I
It's
have
more
Pink
unique.
Moon already.
Perfect.
So this is perfect. Oh my gosh. I thank you so much. This is so sweet of you.
I'm glad.
I really appreciate it.
And we only have a few minutes left, so I just have a few more questions to ask you. And now that we're friends, let's make this a little bit more personal. So
Let's go.
I'm wearing my Shrek Crocs.
Yes,
and the reason I'm wearing
I said
that
I
is
was
because
obsessed.
I am interviewing the person that played Pinocchio in the Shrek musical, right?
How do you know these things? Yes, that was my first musical I ever did, I think. Yeah, that was.
So you've done quite a few, but how
Did you
was...
find that out? Actually, I'm so proud of that role, low key. Yeah, what were you asking about it though?
Because you've done a few musicals in your lifetime, but what was that one like?
Well, yeah, I was in high school. I think I was a junior in high school, and that was the first musical I did. Before that I like used to play clarinet in the pit orchestra
Oh, okay.
for them, but I really wanted to be doing it on stage, and they needed like a lanky guy to be Pinocchio, and it was me, and I remember, this is so funny, this is so niche, but it was me and like a bunch of girls called back for it because they had like no guy who was right for it, and then I got the role. But yeah, that was a great experience. I love Shrek the Musical. Shout out Shrek the Musical.
I'm glad. Yeah, no.
Great score.
It is a great score. And then let's fast forward a little bit too, because you went from there, then you went to Wagner.
Yeah.
And tell me about your time in the Basics.
Is this? I love this. Yeah, that was an acapella group that I was in for one semester. And I believe got disbanded after that semester. I don't remember much about my time there, low key. I think every time I was like at the rehearsal, we would rehearse after musical rehearsals, which went until 10:30 p.m. So then we would rehearse from like 11 to like midnight, and then I would have to do homework after that. So I don't remember a lot about that time, but yeah, some of my closest friends still to this day were in that group. We were not good. It was like 7 of us. It was a. If any of them are listening to this, y'all are great, but yeah, no, it was a crazy vibe.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, the door just opened, and that means for us, the door for the interview has to close.
Oh, I loved that. Mm-hmm. That was beautiful.
Thank you. I came up down the spot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
No,
but thank you for doing this. But before we turn off the camera, though, this interview is all about you. So is there anything else you'd like to say to the camera? Like anything else you'd like to plug? Maybe something for fans, or, obviously you're still have some few tour dates left. The rest of the time is all you.
I feel like the tour might be over by the time that this happens, but if it's not, go see me. Go check out the short film that I am in on YouTube. Why Did You Invite Me to Your Wedding? I think that's all that I have to plug right now. That's it, I think. Yeah. Thank you so much. This was so amazing. Thank you, both of you.
I'm glad.
Appreciate it.